All right, everyone, the first video has gone live. We are officially now on YouTube. Love it. Now it's time to go pick up the next project. I found this piece on Facebook Marketplace, which I'll show you here for originally $85, going down to $65. It's an awesome modern PB John like dresser. I think it's going to be a great flip here. So about to head out to pick that up. I'll show that process, but we'll touch base soon. And here is the piece. Again, I'm headed down to pick up. Obviously, it's got some wear and tear on the top. I think just sanding this down is gonna be beautiful. For $65, it's amazing. So I'm gonna go head out, load this up, and see what kind of actual condition it's in. All right, let's go get this piece. Just taking the beauty 91 Toyota pickup, grandfather-in-law's baby back in the day. I think it's the greatest thing for furniture flipping. Absolutely love it. Oh, all right, let's go.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel?
We are here. Let's go pick up this piece. I'll show you it in a little bit. All right, guys, I got the piece. Super excited about it. I got it just picked up for $65. It's in a little bit worse shape than I expected it to be, but honestly the bones are good on it, and I just couldn't pass up this piece for 65 bucks with how modern it is, just with that kind of old school style and real wood. Again, as a first person doing this project, I would maybe shy away from a little bit of it just due to the fact that there's going to be needed some woodwork done to the piece just to kind of structure it up. But other than that, I'm really excited about flipping this piece, and we'll show you a little bit more of what it looks like when I put it back together when we get home. But load it up. Was a fun journey loading it up as well. Poor mom was just with her little like 3-4-year-old daughter, and she was crying, so sad and scared. But I commented on her pretty little princess dress and helped navigate some of the crying situation. So we're all good. We're loaded up, headed back to the house, and we'll show you the next phase. All right, see y'all. What is up, everyone? All right, we are about to start working on this piece I just picked up. As I had mentioned last week, after picking it up, it is in need of some love. As you can see, there's the top part's pulling away. I want to make sure this is going to be seated better. I might actually end up having to replace that backboard and just making sure that this whole thing is super secure. Again, it's a really nice piece, fully wood top, which is great. I'm gonna end up sanding that down, making it look clean, and then again, gonna have to fix a couple of these drawer slides, which we'll walk through kind of the process for it. But I'm gonna start by just getting this initial thing set back in place up here. I'll show you kind of what I'm doing to make sure it's strengthened back up, and we'll just kind of take it step by step, but get that all going, make sure it's solid. And then from there, my vision for this is I essentially want to see what I can do about sanding down this top, getting kind of that natural finish on the top. We'll have to see what we can do. I might have to end up actually kind of tying in this wood piece here and seeing what we can do to make sure this looks good. Bondo never looks amazing with sand, so I'm gonna see what I can do on that portion, but I really do want to have just the natural top up here for it, and then do the rest of the piece black. Drawers are in really good condition. Gonna keep this hardware. I'm gonna refinish it, just update it with gold. I still think it looks good for the piece. And then down here, I'm gonna keep the gold legs, but I already would like to sand those down, stain them kind of a dark brown so it kind of gives that offset again. And then again, have that match the top up here. So gonna go ahead, start working on this. I'll put on some stuff in the background so you guys can watch and just see what my process is gonna look like. We'll tackle this thing head on and see what challenges we hit across the way. All right, see y'all.
If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet.
All right, friends. So we got Ended up having to take off the entire whole back panel. I think I'm gonna just get a replacement panel and cover this whole back side. I think that just is gonna be easier. I needed to get that off and the top off. Essentially this whole piece, as you guys can see here, was essentially split away, and it was making it so that it's essentially falling apart. I'm gonna throw some wood glue essentially in that joint here, which I'll show you in a second, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pin nail it since I am going to be painting this whole side. I'll make sure to fill that in, but got this first portion, get this thing again super sturdy, and then we'll move on to fixing all the essentially drawer slides, moving there. But yeah, keep you updated.
Take me back to the start, before the quiet endless scars, when the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a
All right, friends, quick update. We got the entire top off. We got the side much more structurally sound. Going to be even better when we put the base back on. Or the top back on. Got all the drawer slides fixed. One of them's finishing gluing right now. About to put the top back on, and then honestly we'll be ready to start maybe filling some of these little holes, scuff sanding, and then see what we can start doing on the top. I always like to sand the top first, just because it's cleanest when you go to paint afterward. But yeah, we're making some progress. That was kind of a bitch to put back together, but excuse my language, we're working on it. So, all right, stay tuned.
Oh, Johnny, you want to go outside, go party? Daily dose of cuteness, puppies.
You guys got to be in every video, of course, huh? Come on, Max, you want to go outside? Let's go party.
Oh, so smoky. Good boy. So handsome. So handsome. Go party, guys.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful, where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring me out.
All right, folks, we got this top sanded. It's looking awesome. I'm gonna have to decide on if I want to do kind of a darker stain on it that I'm gonna match, I think, with the base. I love that walnut stain. I think it'll still pull out a lot of the good wood features on it with the black. But then go ahead and take the hardware off next, and we'll start painting that, and then get it cleaned up in the garage, put the tarp down, and start painting this thing.
If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful, where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Say it louder, say it louder. You're the question, you're the answer. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful, where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment.
All right, guys, I'm about to head up to the mountains to go see my fam, but wanted to at least show the final results of this piece so far. Waiting on a couple things to dry. This top came out so cool. Just did a poly over top of that. And just think it came out pretty sweet with the legs finished on it. I like the existing hardware. But yeah, just a fun piece to work on. I still got to go and add the back piece to it. But other than that, it is looking very clean. Drop a comment in the below. Should I have done anything different in the future? If I were to work on this piece again, I kind of would have maybe loved to have sanded all 3 of these drawers on the bottom, kept the top 2 black, stained those 3 dressers below the same as this. But again, I think it's a beautiful piece. I like the all black. And hey, there's gonna be plenty of other dressers coming your way. So catch you guys on the next one.